Is also a weird Kremlin-y view that she has of the world that makes her an odd fit for a party of Democrats.
So basically, I don't care at all about the Democratic debates or anything like that. I just think it's all bullshit and it's just a big waste of time. But this clip from MSNBC has just, it's the personification of the stupidity that we have to see on a day-to-day basis. MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, you name it, all the corporate media are just total propagandists, and this clip is perfect for that.
I think the challenge that Tulsi Gabbard is having is that you can feel that way about the Iraq War, as I definitely did, but also find it odd that the way she talks about regime change wars is exactly the same way that Russia talks about them.
Right. What does that even mean? The same way that Russia talks about them? Okay, citation needed. And if there's a Russian out there that's saying that the U.S. shouldn't be doing regime change wars, then they are correct. So I don't even know what you're talking about there. Like, it's just, you're spewing bullshit.
Same way that Russia talks about them. Right. She uses this language that feels straight out of kind of the Kremlin. Sure. It is odd. Yeah. And that she went...
And listen to Brian Williams there, the serial liar, the proven liar, Brian Williams. He just says, right, oh yeah, sure, yes, yep, throughout this whole thing. It's so annoying.
Kind of the Kremlin. Sure. It is odd. Yeah. And that she went to...
What are you doing? That's so stupid. Just yep, the whole time. Like, just that's all they do in MSNBC. They just nod in agreement. They just yep, They never have any discerning voices on there, people who are actually speaking truth. If you speak truth for 1 second, you are not allowed back on that network, or CNN or Fox for that matter.
And that she went to see Bashar al-Assad and cannot take away from her interaction with him or her observation of him that he is a criminal who is not just hurting random people. He's hurting his own people.
Yeah. Okay, number one, I think it's really funny how everyone on the panel is just totally in agreement with all this. There's like 5 people on the panel, and they're all like, yep, yep, we all hate her. Yep, we're all establishment shills. Yep, It's total BS. And also their argument like, okay, Bashar al-Assad is a brutal dictator and Tulsi Gabbard hasn't said anything about it. Actually, she has. She's called Bashar al-Assad a brutal dictator, which I have disagreed with her on. I don't think that Bashar al-Assad is a brutal dictator. I think that he's just a leader like any other country, but, you know, the U.S. just wants to change the regime because of a pipeline, because of Israel. There's so many layers to the, war in Syria that we can get into. But Bashar al-Assad is not a brutal dictator and doesn't gas his own people. Both gas attacks were total hoaxes.
He's hurting his own people.
The fact that she couldn't call him a war criminal is stunning.
Okay, and then Claire McCaskill just pipes in, oh, she couldn't call him a war criminal. Well, number one, she did. Number two, he's not. Number three, why the fuck are you allowed on this panel? She's such a corporate show that she was unable to give the people of her state the most basic shit, so they voted her out and got a Republican in her place. I used to live in Missouri for a little while, okay? I can tell you she is a fucking bullshitter. She's horrible. She is absolutely horrible. The fact that MSNBC would just have her on there as just like a voice of reason, just a voice of moderation. Total bullshit. She's horrible. Get her the hell off of that panel.
Stunning.
That you can't see what he is also...
And now, why the hell is Michael Moore piping on this? Michael Moore, this clip totally examples how Michael Moore is a piece of shit. Michael Moore, everyone says, oh, he's so progressive, he's so amazing. This clip alone is evidence that he is full of crap. He was just at a Bernie Sanders rally saying, oh, I stand with the people. And then he said, oh, Fox News, do you hear us? Wall Street, do you hear us? Goldman Sachs, do you hear us? How about MSNBC? How about Comcast? How about CNN? Do you hear us? No. He doesn't say anything like that because, he likes being on CNN. He likes being on MSNBC. And he's a total show for the establishment. CNN and MSNBC are part of that establishment, and he will not call them out. He is full of crap, and he isn't worth listening to.
You can't see what he is also a weird Kremlin-y view that she has of the world that makes her an odd fit for a party of Democrats. I'm not sure what it is she's doing.
He's Bashar al-Assad.
Exactly. This is not a neutral character on the world stage. He is a palpably evil character.
What the hell are you talking about now? You're just spewing nonsense. Like, seriously, they don't have any facts here. They're not talking about her policy. They're not talking about her actual foreign policy and her actual experience and what she actually stands for. They're building up this straw man argument to tear down of Tulsi Gabbard. Like, oh, so, they're just building up like Tulsi Gabbard just like totally loves Assad, and she's just like horrible. She's like a Kremlin-y. She has this Kremlin-y view, guys, which she doesn't at all. Like, it's total nonsense. And then they want to tear that argument down. It's a straw man argument that they have here, and they don't talk about her foreign policy at all. This is a factless panel that they have here, a factless MSNBC segment.
She is a palpably evil character, and the fact that she doesn't have an opinion on that is weird.
Okay, again, she does have an opinion on that. She said her opinion, and I actually disagree with her on that opinion. Like, I have made it very clear that I do not like what she said on Assad, because she kind of gives into this, CIA talking points with Assad. Says, oh, he is a brutal dictator, he's a dictator, whatever. When he's not, he's a democratically elected leader of Syria. I mean, this is obvious. Yet gas attacks were complete hoaxes, we know this. But, oh, he's a dictator. She said that. I disagree with her. I don't know what the hell your problem is, Joy. You fucking dumbass.
And the fact that she doesn't have an opinion on that is weird. So I think it's a weird place for her to be in the Democratic Party.
I do think it's a weird place for her to be, because the Democratic Party is full of horrible corporate shills, and she actually, is a little bit more legit than them. And she actually has good, foreign policy. She has good policy with other things, So it is a really weird place for her to be, because the Democratic Party is horrible, and she's way better than them.
Sad, very sad.
See what he is.
It's just annoying how I always see this on MSNBC now and these days. It's Russia, Russia, Russia nonsense. Whenever Tulsi Gabbard, the only anti-war voice running in the Democratic primaries right now, gets brought up, it's how she's horrible. She's like a Kremlin puppet. She's a Putin puppet. She's an asset of Russia. I mean, it's horrible. It's just horrible. And literally, there is zero facts in any of this. Zero facts. Factless arguments. I hate it. Anyways, I'm sorry for making you guys suffer through that. I know I was hella late on this, and that this happened over a week ago, but I saw it a week ago, and then I was thinking about it again, and I was like, have to make a video on this, because it's just getting on my nerves, and just had to get it out there. So anyways, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.